Hello, SpeedGaming, and welcome to this race. Alright, so tonight we have, on the left side,
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
it is almost midnight, I'm a bit tired. Reed Whaley versus, Rinchon. We've had, they've both have a record of, 2-2, so I believe this race will be quite something to watch. What do you think, Lucarius, who is also joining me in the booth tonight? Hello, Lucarius, and what do you think of this?
Hello, Bello. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty good match. As is expected, of course, when you get to the later stages of a groups or a bracket, when kind of the skill levels are kind of seated a little bit better, so to speak, you're going to have those like 2-2 matches. So these people are probably quite evenly matched in skill, and I am all the later matches have been making for some really close and really fun matches to watch. So I'm really hoping that we get something like that here tonight as well.
Absolutely. We've had a lot of very tight matches. We both can witness to that, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see if it will also be a 2 minutes finish from one another. I would certainly like to see that because this is the kind of things that will keep me awake and avoid doing some mistakes with the names, shall we say?
Yeah, that would be
I, I
awesome to see.
I blame the seed hash that Reed genned. That was, if I recall correctly, transport wheat sack.
Yep, exactly. Something like that. Yeah, that might have been me planting that seed right there. I'm sorry.
Oh well. So, we will be starting pretty soon, I believe.
Yes.
Only 1 minute to go on the clock until the race is primed to start. So,
Yep.
yeah.
And yeah, so
let's,
shout outs to our runners for racing for us on Speed Gaming today. And shout out to our mentors. We've got Jay La Competencia mentoring Reed today. And then we have Dace mentoring Rinchon. So another Jay versus Dace as well.
Oh boy. Guess who Ivy chose for their mentor as well? Jay.
Wow. That's gonna be great. Wait, oh, and you're gonna be mentored by Dace there, aren't you?
Yep.
Hey, oh, that's gonna be great.
Indeed.
All right.
So with that, our
yeah, exactly. Switch to the race layout because, as we can see in our race time room, the racers are in fact underway already, so it should be going any second now.
Indeed. We will start seeing that once Reed's timer is starting to count down from 15.
Indeed, and for extra context, we do not have any RAs this match, so it's going to be just a straight-up vanilla game.
Yep, and I do believe Aaron is the one who genned the seed. As by judging by the race time room, and also 3, 2, 1, go! And good luck to both Reed and Rinchon.
All right, what kind of seed are we getting here? Do you have any predictions for us?
I feel like Plasma in Alcove would be fun.
Ooh,
always makes for some odd and fun seeds.
Don't think I've seen that one yet.
I believe I have about twice already. So Rinchon managing this a power bomb expansion.
Not quite Plasma, but definitely an interesting start. Don't think I've seen that there either.
Yeah, this is pretty novel. Let's see. Ooh, space jump on landing site. Once we get Morph Ball, that's free.
Got some speed under the seat already. PBs and then space jump very soon. I like it.
Yeah. But we still have to collect Morph Ball, and it can get pretty nasty real fast if we don't get the right items at Hive Totem. Right, so with that, we are making our way to Chozo Ruins. This is where we will see the most of the early on important items for progression. So, depending on what we find there, this will mostly determine what's this seed will be like.
Indeed. And in fact, as chat points out, the only item that is in logic right now is in fact Hive Totem, so that's where we're heading. I think we're seeing a spider ball up there on the ledge.
I'm pretty certain this is a spider ball on the ledge and an artifact on Vault Ledge, but Rinchon not peeking the half pipe apparently, or I've missed it.
It was a missile, yeah. Just in the corner of the screen there. Just a little
Yeah.
missile peeking through.
And yes, on the read screen, that is indeed a spider ball. Beating the game without Morph Ball.
Without Morph Ball?
Hmm.
Surely there's not enough locations for the game to play stuff without Morph Ball.
I don't think that's possible.
Right? I mean, shoutouts to my partner in Prime, Dacian, for finishing a Morph Ball bombless seed during our CGC tournaments.
Yes, I remember that.
That was really cool. But Morphless? Speaking of Morph.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Interesting. Rinchon electing to do that from the right. I don't think I've ever seen that. Pretty cool to see.
Huh. Well, it works, so we're not going to complain there.
Exactly. Probably, if I had to guess, probably because his like right side dashes are better than his left side dashes.
That could be it, yeah.
Morph Ball, so pretty straightforward. We're going back to landing side. Straight save warp, get that space jump.
Yeah, we want that added extra mobility as soon as possible. Reed's struggling a little there on the ruined gallery. But
no!
Oh no! Oh, the War Wasp misbehaving.
Not the beast! Oh, Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube, everyone.
Yeah.
Alright, we're saved.
The half pipe is locked by either SJ or Morph and Boost Ball, I believe. Otherwise, with just Morph, there is an expert movement trick that you can do, but it's a bit difficult, shall we say.
I read not getting the dash the first time, also not getting the jump out of the water, so not sure if intended or not, but does hit the trigger for the Hive Mecha Totem here.
Yeah, and also at 44 health, probably wise not to risk the scan dash to get out of this room, even after triggering Hive Mecha. So
that would be wise.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, launcher's probably on half pipe, so you just run for that now, and then you, I guess, grab the artifacts. Maybe grab the spider if you're comfy with that jump. But then from there, yeah. What's your choice?
Well,
a lot of things.
Yeah. I think this jump is in logic for beginner, if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, I believe it would require grapple.
I think it requires grapple. I don't think that's a beginner jump.
Right. So yeah, a bit of back and forth in the logic of this seed. Spider will be really nice as an added bonus. Not much we can do with it yet, but certainly won't have to backtrack for it. Rinchon checking the tree and finding a missile expansion there.
First try on that too. Nicely done.
Yeah, good job. Reed opting to take the energy. Wise choice.
Ooh, it's gonna go for that jump here to get the spider ball. See if they get it.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Good job. So after that, we can check Ruined Shrine, and that PB expansion will allow us to check the lower item too. So this is pretty nice. Let's see what we have. A missile behind the Morph Ball tunnel. We couldn't see yet. Second PB expansion.
Yeah. I like the routing here as well, because in my mind I was like, oh, you should probably pick up the artifact and then peak vault, but it's probably better to try and see if you can get bombs here, which you do.
Oh,
there
well.
we go. Wow.
Okay, so
Perfect.
what that tells us is this is not in logic yet. So we will have to get main PBs pretty soon.
Indeed. Nice thing about this is that when they peak vault now, if it's something good, they can actually grab it. So,
Indeed.
nicely done. So where is that going to be hiding? I am going to say it's going to be on Vanilla Charge Beam, if I had to guess.
I got a feeling that it could be in Transport Access North, actually.
Ooh, that's true, because we did unlock those missiles.
Yeah, and we have the Morph Ball to go from the back if need be. Oh, that is
Oh,
Wave
Wave
Beam.
Beam.
So
Wow.
this is pretty big. This is pretty big for Rinchon.
Yeah.
Although,
the routing here really giving a big payoff to Rinchon.
Yeah, although it is likely that Reed will also catch on with this routing.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, Reed also grabbing the missile launcher and is in fact headed for gallery first. Or gallery, what is this called? Shrine.
Shrine, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rinchon opting to do the backtrack immediately for Ruined Shrine. I like this
smart.
play. Yeah.
You get Shrine, you get both of the gallery items now. This is
Get
really
Transport
good
Access North, which is, oh, Vanilla E-Tank. Much appreciated.
Nice.
Oh, right. Especially if it was a factor in the Rinchon's last race. Then that's all the more reasons to go check it.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
there it
and
is.
There are main PBs. So now our bombs are in logic, and we can immediately check the Morph Ball tunnel. Which is an artifact. Right, so we
Artifact
got
temples is
two.
just a thing. Huh.
Yeah. We have missiles. Actually, I wonder if Rinchon is going to save warp again and check artifact hints. Not quite. Or maybe
Wait,
yes.
This auto here. Oh, it was just a missile.
Yeah, but never hurts to have extra missiles at the start of the seed.
Okay, yeah. I respect it.
Yeah. Now, no save warp just yet. Instead, opting to go for mid Chozo, which it is a decent play too.
Ooh.
You can still save warp.
I know why Rinchon grabbed those extra missiles here. They're gonna go for well, maybe now, maybe later, the Tower of Light area, so they can do the cutscene skip.
That's right.
Yeah.
That
Trigger
is
the
pretty
cutscene.
smart.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not exactly comfortable with the Tower of Light climb. Having 12 missiles to peek the item thanks to the cutscene is always a handy tool for that purpose.
Exactly. Could save a ton of time if that item is not something good, and like you said, you might not be as comfortable with it.
Yeah, because
Very smart play.
this climb is not only hard, it is pretty punishing due to the nature of the trick, which is a climb. Which means you go down if you fail.
Exactly. A lot of potential to commit down on this one.
I believe I've missed it too. I'm not sure Reed did Spider, and with that fusion suit, it's hard to tell.
I don't think Reed went for Spider, no. I think they immediately went for the back of Hive Totem.
Oh, and Varia on Tower Chamber. Interesting.
Oh, wait.
Oh, opting to go for
Wait.
it. Yeah, we might see something good.
Oh, we might have been wrong. Dead wrong. Okay.
Oh, all right,
One
that's
more.
the second floor done. All right, you can do it.
Oh, a little
just a
late
bit
on the-
shy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressed B for a little too long on this, and now those are the consequences.
I was almost so close. Switching to power beam, probably going for the skip here now. Yeah, or the
Yeah.
cutscene. But still, very good attempt. Just a tad
Yeah.
late on the second jump, I think, at the end there.
Yeah, didn't get quite enough height. Probably pressed B for. Oh, and it's an artifact. Maybe going to
Okay.
go for it again.
Yeah, I mean, you have to
no.
grab that. There's what?
Not
Okay.
quite. So
Interesting.
that's gonna be a backtrack for Rinchon. This
I was gonna say he
maybe?
got really close. I feel like
Yeah,
they're
it's-
able to do this.
Oh, maybe they wanted to reload the room to do the version that they're used to.
Oh wait, there's a reloaded room version. Hold on, do tell.
Yeah, because as you can see right now, the room layer is back to normal, so it's a little back to the usual climb. So that's probably why.
Nice, gets
Oh,
it. Good
fantastic!
stuff.
We love to see it. Reed also going for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've
nice
never seen this
standable.
standable.
Yeah, nice. Ah.
That, it's really interesting seeing all the
High
new
five.
strats that players come up with this.
Yeah, it's amazing. How many things in Prime are standable? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the main rules of Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube. If it looks like you can stand on it, you can probably stand on it.
Oh yeah. And yeah, with that, Reed also in the general area that Rinchon was in just now as well. This race is still very, very close.
Yeah, not much in the way of route divergence yet.
Alrighty, Rinchon with the Varia. Probably gonna go to Magmore now, if I had to guess. I would have maybe liked... Oh, never mind. There's no really any close save points here. Because artifacts are a thing now. You already have 3, so I guess knowing where the remaining 3 are might be a valuable play.
Yeah, and also checking Frigate Crash Site and Artifact Temple for items is also pretty good.
Let's see what they do. Okay, they do end up going back. I think that's the better play than rushing
well,
Magmore here.
also no missiles, so I think that's also a deciding factor.
Oh, yeah. Gotta make a little pit stop to replenish some of that precious ammunition.
Yeah.
Reed also trying to go for the jump here. He's trying to get a standable. I don't think I've seen this standable here.
I think, having already tried, I don't think that's possible to stand there.
This jump is a little bit difficult if you haven't practiced it before.
If you're not too used to, if you're not really well practiced with L jumping, and also those are very nice standable that I have never seen before either.
Yeah, and so I had to learn this one for this mentor tourney, obviously.
Oh, right.
One of the harder things about this jump in particular is they have to kind of hug the sloped part of the wall to like slide along it, and if you don't see that, like it took me so long to realize that, and this jump is really hard if you don't realize that.
Yeah, Jay is probably explaining that very concept to Reed at the moment.
Yeah, probably showing them as we speak. That's one of the nice things about this group stage here. That you have to...
dead and gets it.
Nice. Well done, well done. See, just learning that on the fly from their mentor, that is such a cool aspect about this tourney. I absolutely love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty, artifacts.
Alright,
Acquired.
yeah, let's see what we got.
OP.
OP. Well,
Shorelines
and Frostcave. Okay.
Wow. This could have been Souljet, and then OP had to show up.
Yep.
So Shorelines, that is the main Fendrana room, I believe. That could be behind Plasma, could also be behind Spider Supers.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? OP and
Frostcave.
Frostcave. That's kind of free, isn't it? That's the top of the tall room in the...
not quite a tall room, but rather the room with the Hunter Metroid.
Yeah, you're right. It is the Metroid room. But in front, yes.
It's not those infamous fungal hole 8. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. I don't know why. It's probably all my hatred for this room. Anyways, Rinchon, trying to get the root cave dash, but not quite getting it, unfortunately.
Almost got
instead
it. Good
opting
attempt.
opting to check TTB for an E-tank and directly go to Magmore. Nice play, nice play.
Yeah, I think even if you're not comfortable with that dash, going for it every time you go through this room is valuable because you'll keep practicing it, right? So it's always good
Absolutely.
to at least attempt. One little tip, Rincon, if you're watching this back, definitely missile the zoomer, geemer, whatever it is at the other side of the chasm. Because even if you get the jump and you keep the enemy alive, it might sometimes knock you down, and that's bad news.
Yes, sometimes I like to call Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube, given how much knockback there can be.
Oh my God.
Snow cones in Fen.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
I
I love that.
had something else stuck in my throat. I should probably get that checked at some point.
That's comedy. Good stuff.
All right, with that, Rincon opting to check this. Not doing the peak. Well, we have power bombs anyway, so it's not that much of a big deal.
Not that
And
big a
what
deal.
we
It
have
is
in-
slightly faster to get the peak. Was that a Borg?
That's
no, that's missile.
Oh, it's just a missile.
Yeah, the peak, of course, is faster, but you have to know how to do it. This one kind of free.
All right, wise choice opting to get rid of the turrets there because they're pretty annoying and they can pack quite a punch early on in the game.
Sure can, yeah.
Oh. Oh right, I'm so used to the NSJ climb that I forget this is also a standable.
Yeah.
Alright, another missile. Some extra won't hurt.
Okay, and then
Little
Tower
tip
of
from
Lights.
me as well. I like to lay a power bomb before I collect the item so that it explodes while I can collect the item and the room loads again a little bit of time. It's not
Slightly
very
faster,
noticeable,
yeah.
but yeah.
And yeah, Reed also getting artifact hints here is getting the unfortunate news that Tower of Light is an artifact. I didn't actually see if Reed attempted to go for it, but by virtue of not seeing the hint here, it means that he hasn't collected it. So he has to backtrack back for that.
Alright, and we are just about to check Tricorp's bit. A bit unfortunate on the unmorph timing, but that's alright. Instead opting to
I didn't know
walk
you
all
could
the
jump.
way. Yeah, there's a lot of odd standables in this room. Mainly due to the fact that there is an NSJ strat to get this item in Tricorp's pit, which is absolutely horrible, and I hate doing it. Okay, so the other three artifacts are Frost Cave, Fendrana Shorelines, and Elite Quarters. So that's Omega Pirate.
Ooh, Reed going for the
dash.
Okay, dash here.
Waiting for the zoomer to be unfortunate. Fortunate dash, but hey, it happens.
Didn't quite get the speed, but the theory was there. Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for the zoomer to be in the right spot.
Yep. Exactly. I've still yet to attempt that dash off of the item. So you like enter the room, and if you kill the enemy on the left, you'll have a floating an item pickup.
Oh right, the item pickup. Yeah, I was thinking of like the item in Root Cave, like the item, the check, and I was like really confused for a second.
Sorry for misleading you there. All right, Lava Lake check.
Yeah, back into Chozo. This would be wise. Oh, thermal visor. And
doesn't do a lot for us just yet, but I fear what that might lead to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with a combination of Wave Beam in hand, this will open up quite a few things. Just not things that we have access to right now.
The next upgrade I want to see lying around is a super missile, and then Thardus will smile in his little room. Super's a
Actually,
mineral, man. You know it.
oh right, yeah. We would need grapple for that spider to be in logic. If that spider is in logic, we can go through Thordis from the workstation. Or if we get gravity too, that would work as well.
I'm gonna do the climb. A little bit of standables over here. Nicely done.
Very nice.
Quick way to get around this room if you're coming from that side. Good job.
Absolutely.
Reed also making his way up into the same room.
Yep.
Also going to use the standables in the wall here to climb all the way up, and then it's going to do a dash over to the shrine.
Okay, interesting. Rinchon is opting to not go to Phendrana.
Oh, it's going back. What do we have here? Right before is going to bail.
Oh, I think maybe I know. Maybe they're going to go to workstation out of logic and go to Phendrana from the back.
Well.
Because
oh
if
yeah,
the
actually.
intent was
Wait,
to...
no. Hold on. You say out of logic. We have Spider Ball. But
yes,
but
we need. You said we needed grapple for the for the grapple ledge.
You're right. It is out of logic. Probably anyway. I think that needs grapple in beginner.
I think chat also confirmed that it does need grapple in beginner.
Okay.
Yeah, playing it safe, opting to use the spider rail and not scan dash off of it.
Yeah, I like that. If you don't have gravity and you fall into the lava there, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and with almost just one E-tank, if your movement's not up to par in this, it's a quick guaranteed death, and I don't like to see those in races.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm impressed with Rinchon's movement. Looks very clean.
Yeah, so far it's been pretty good.
Hadn't seen anything of this player yet, so I'm
Yeah, really solid understanding of L jumping and using the L button to move around. So this is what we like to see, and probably the most important concept to grasp with movement in this game.
Yeah, you can tell that this player has experience playing this.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Got the thermal visor, so probably wanted to grab workstation.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that does make sense, but it's just a missile expansion.
Okay, so Rinchon must have grabbed the tunnel that leads to Phendrana and then backed out of it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, didn't even grab it because it was a Metroid.
Ah, okay, I see. In that case, I do respect this play because the last thing you've gotten is grapple. Thermal. So if all you find in Fen is grapple, right, then you know that this is where you've got to go.
Yeah, and the absence of supers means you'll have to go all the way around.
Exactly. So doing it this way, this route, probably prevents you from last locationing something in workstation here. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. We might also see a Q montage soon, if Rinchon's comfortable with it.
Ooh. That I would like to see.
Yeah. Alright, let's see it. Are you gonna go for it?
Ooh.
Oh, pulling out scan visor.
Scan visor methods.
Alright. No, that's not the... unfortunate.
Hey, we're fighting Thardus.
Yep.
I mean,
oh, well.
That's not terrible anyway, because again, the last thing we've gotten is thermal. So there's a decent chance that something leads to Thardus having something.
Yeah, and we have power bombs too, so we can expedite part of the fight.
That is true. Although, no plasma, no super, so Big Angry Rock is going to take a while to go down.
Well, there's always our old friend, rapid fire missiles.
True.
But like,
we
then
have
again,
30.
Yeah, it's not a lot. All right, so while Thoris is throwing a little temper tantrum here, Reed is currently going through Magmore, probably just backing out of Triclops
Oh.
pit. Are we gonna see Reed go to early Fen first?
I think this is where we're going to see some divergence. I think Reed is going to go
Yeah.
in through front Fen here.
Yeah. I think this would be the most likely too.
If I didn't have a mentor with me, this is also just what I would do. Just go in here, check this, go in.
Yeah.
It's kind of a wild play on the right side of our screen. I like it though. I like it.
Yeah, Qmon wouldn't exactly be my first train of thought, especially with how this has been routed previously.
Oh,
and no.
wait.
Also,
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What do these mentors know that we do not?
well, as we have seen before, this is the Dace J hive mind in action.
True.
Yeah, this is probably the spider that's encouraging this play.
That's true. Do they? I think they know that it's not in logic, unless
Yeah,
we are
I think...
just spouting lies and that jump is in logic to get spidered.
All right,
But
you know what? I will end this once and for all, and I will check the data visualizer.
I don't know how to navigate that, so thank you for that. Yeah, no route divergence just yet. Reed simply following in Rinchon's footsteps for now.
Yep.
You see an extra item over here. Rinchon gonna elect to save first. And then we're probably just gonna see early Fen loop, but in reverse slightly. The one thing we really want to find right now is either a plasma beam or a super missile. Just so we can also check Chozo Ice Temple while we're going to be checking Vanilla Wave Beam.
Yeah, most likely.
But
We're
just-
kind of at a pivoting point here, where we have the choice between labs or early Fen. I would go for early Fen first.
I think so too.
Just because of the
safest
fact that we
play.
do not have a boost ball or super missiles, so there's literally no point in going to labs right now.
Just a missile there. Nice little bonk. That was probably actually optimal.
Yeah, and okay, just Rinchon opting to use a damage boost off of the snow cone,
Yeah.
which is pretty epic. And as I've said before, Super Smash Brothers Melee for except it's Metroid Prime.
And that is just a missile in Canyon. Alright, so just gonna make a U-turn here. That might also be another reason why both of our mentors elected, or maybe mentees, you never know, but elected to route them this way is that Qmon is really stacked, and then after Thardus, this is one of the first things you get in Canyon,
Yeah.
which is usually also stacked. Just
Yeah, pretty
nothing
much.
today is interesting. Well, I guess we never saw a Qmon because the dash wasn't quite there. Or
Yeah.
did Rinchon go for that after all?
I think Rinchon went for that, but didn't quite get it, unfortunately.
Looks like an E-tank in upper shoreline, so we need plasma beam for our artifact in the ice.
Oh no, actually... Alright, all of the following use grapple beam, and any of the following space jump boots.
Yeah. Okay. So it does require grapple beam, which is
Yes.
what I expected. Yeah, one beginner. Another E. Ooh, grabbable.
Yeah. Gonna be a fourth E with Varia, getting starting to get a little healthy.
And Reed paused right now. Yeah, I would assume that Jay is teaching the dash, since this is a one-shot trick. Probably wants to have all of the attention before trying it.
Actually, it's not quite one shot. You can actually stand on Thoris before
Oh
it
yeah.
awakens. It does damage you a bit, but it does so every 6 seconds, so you have more than enough time to get on top of Thoris and set up a scan dash to. Unfortunate.
Fortunately, doesn't get it. I have seen that though. That is pretty XD. The
Yeah.
the jump off of Thardus. Ooh, nice little slope jump for Rinchon there.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got Angie rock noises on Reed's side, so let's get audio over to that side for a little bit.
But otherwise, another backup which I really like for a quarantine monitor is reloading the room after defeating Thoris, killing the Mama Sheegoth there, very close to the ledge, and then jumping off of its corpse to get to the Qmon ledge.
Why is that a thing?
Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube, that's why.
True. Because Prime.
Alright, and with that, we're just about to check what's in Chapel of the Elders. Unfortunately, no supers, so we can't peek Chozo Ice Temple. Unfortunately, missing the timing by just a bit for the one cycle on that second pillar. I believe that's a missile expansion.
Is that a missile expansion or is that a super missile?
It had particles, so I
Missile,
don't think
okay.
it's a super. I don't think it's supers.
Got it.
Shoutouts to Echoes, where you can literally confuse a super missile for a missile expansion.
I've been traumatized by that, I guess.
Yeah.
So many races. Well, not me. It's mostly been my opponents. But yeah, so many races have been lost to hot dogging super missiles in like Pod W.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
Anyways,
taking a save.
Pod W mentioned. Shoutouts to Cestrion, mandatory.
Yes. Save warp.
Oh.
Many. This is interesting. I would have expected a labs play here. I'm very interested to see where Rinchon's going right now.
Well, a labs play. Right now, currently, there's not really a point to do that, and we still have mid Chozo to go through, as Drake is pointing out in chat. Because we don't have supers, nor X-ray, so we can't logically peak this unless we do the Morph Ball strat, which maybe Rinchon is not going to go for. And we don't have boost balls, so we can't get past Observatory anyways.
That's it. You need boosts for Observatory and beyond. Yep. Wasn't thinking of that for a second.
Yeah, and the absence of Ice Beam too means you can't really go to labs from the back either.
Yeah, valid. So progression probably in mid Chozo then, yeah.
Yeah, most likely. We've skimped out of it for a little while now, so it's starting to rear its ugly head again.
Give me that vanilla ice beam. I want to see it.
Vanilla Ice. Let's go.
Or whatever got casinoed onto plants. Either of those is fine.
Right, plants in Logic too. Oh,
Sure
that's
is.
ugly. Although we would need super missiles, I believe, for ghosts to be in Logic too.
Wait, there's a plasma beam just chilling there.
Oh, Rinchon, are you not going for the... they're not going for the standable in this room. A bit unfortunate.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna say, thinking about it, Dave's probably showing them
maybe.
as we speak.
Yeah, probably. That's what I was
It's
thinking.
so free.
Yeah, too.
He's explaining it right now. Go to the pillar. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
alright.
jump to the side of the pillar, other side.
Yep.
Oh, wait. That works? Yeah, but you gotta be on the outside for this part. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's
Alright,
one.
we got the first one.
And then you jump to the front of that pillar.
Want to go a little more to the left
Oh,
here.
wait, that works too. Okay. I didn't even know that.
Oh,
And there's the
Getting,
missile from Thardus.
getting a bit trolled here by our good pal, the Limited Influence.
Yup. Yeah, you don't want to actually
Ah,
like go to the edge of this. You just kind of want to
yeah,
jump around the pillar, because you don't
maybe
really
not.
bonk here. I
May,
think if you jump up.
no, not really, but maybe not quite comfortable with R jumping it is what I assume.
Oh, you can R jump from there. Oh. You can like
Yeah,
jump around that pillar, and at the front of the pillar, like the one that's in front right now, there's also there it is. And then you can
there.
just jump to the spider track.
Yeah, then you can just L jump it.
Yep. Don't even think you need an L jump for that one. You just kind of jump in there. Oh,
Oh
oh!
no!
Unfortunately, gets swung by the.
By the controls in this on
Yeah,
this spider rail. Yeah, they like to troll sometimes, especially
they
on this
sure
one.
do. Yeah. All right, gets it. Second
All
try.
right, there we
So,
go.
a
That's
little
one less
tip.
backtrack to worry about.
Yeah, if they're watching it back, you can actually just stand on, not on top of the spider track, but like in front of the spider track, and then if you
Yeah,
morph,
it's
you'll be right into
yeah,
it.
it's really weird. There are a few spider tracks that can do this. The one in the upper furnace climb also does that. Is where there's a little those spider tracks also actually have some little lips which you can stand on when they are horizontal.
Ooh. Another Cumon dash attempt. Let's
All
see
right.
it.
Seeing an R dash, but
Not quite.
unfortunately not quite getting the.
Close, but not quite.
Yeah,
Valiant
I
attempt.
think. Yeah, I think they pressed R a little too late, if I were to believe my instincts.
An ice
And
spreader.
ice
for the
spreader.
top.
All right, and that spider ball will also allow us to check upper dynamo, so that's going to be one less backtrack. I'm very tired. Backtrack to worry
You're good.
about.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, with the amount of items that we have right now, all of this in Chozo here is just kind of available. Yeah, you can just grab pretty much everything.
Yeah. No
That's
point
the,
in.
all right, forgot to scan the thing.
Forgot this.
Yeah,
These
that's all right.
early
That's fine.
scans.
On this side. Yep. And then you gotta scan
Alright.
the middle. Ooh,
Yeah.
Ice beam. There it is.
Hey,
Wow.
there we go.
My God. So we just went from where's stuff to hey, here's ice and plasma. Just yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I believe we just look for X-ray and collect artifacts in the way.
Yeah, at this point, you're just looking for Phaedon, aren't we? Because the one
Yeah.
the one artifact in Shorelines is behind Plasma, which we can grab now. Oh,
Yeah.
and X-ray.
Yeah, we do
Okay,
need
okay.
X-ray too.
Almost forgot. So there's that, and then I don't think we need anything else to get to Frost Cave.
No, I
Should
think
just
we're
be
good.
available. Yeah. So X-ray plasma hunt it is. Plasma Phazon. Words.
Yeah.
It's late. It's late. Oh,
Oh, super
Sure.
missiles located.
thank you. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Nice, good slow jump. Gets it first try.
Very nice.
Take
It is
those.
also possible to do that NSJ, but it's terrible, and I don't recommend it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Thardas wasn't logic after all.
Oh right, yes.
Well, just a missile in the tree, so we don't have to backtrack for that. Ooh, okay. It's not gonna go do Zoid and such. Probably being told to route to artifacts right now.
Chandrana. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I'd imagine we're gonna see Far Fen and Fen cleanup now.
Yeah, it's fair to do that assumption. And now with that ice beam, even without boost ball, we can still do labs from the back. So labs are in logic. Speaking of the labs, we're seeing
Ooh.
Reed going there.
So interestingly, up until now, it's been pretty much the same thing. But now we see the divergence because Reed does, in fact, even though it's not logic, go into labs here.
Yeah, probably. If Reed is comfortable with observatory dash, probably opting to no, not peeking the item here and But yeah, probably going to try to peek observatory and. No, resetting.
Okay. Resets out anyway. Yeah, they probably realized that there's nothing in logic and are going to make the same play instead. Either that or observatory. Now that could be a question for the interview, though. Like, why'd you step into labs for a second there?
The Magmore being a little uncooperative, shall we say?
Slaps out of logic. Well, I mean, now that we know from Rinchon's side where supers are, and so that would be in logic now, a research lab Hydra. But yeah,
I do believe all of labs is in logic thanks to that ice beam, because we can go from Farfen and go through labs backwards.
Yeah,
which doesn't require boost.
It is true. Nice wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's another reset.
I think that's more than a reset.
Ooh.
Something might have went wrong on Reed's side.
Check the raystone room. Nothing's been said. Okay. Okay, just a reset after all. Might have been fixing some issues, maybe.
Probably.
Right, the ice is still here because they never went in through the front of the fence.
Yeah. Alright, we're probably also gonna see Chozo Ice Temple backtrack now that we have Plasma.
Yep. Artifact Wild here. I'd be surprised if Rinchon grabs the extra E-Tank here in Upper Shorelines, but if they remember and they're not comfortable with their E situation, that is a possibility.
Yeah. So Plasma Beam was in Ruined Fountain. As for Ice Beam, I do believe we found it on Watery Hall. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, opting to take the E-Tank. I like this. I enjoy being able to play recklessly in this game and not be punished for it. Well, the thing is, neither players did mid Chozo early on. They got Varia from one of the early Chozo checks, and then went to Magmore pretty soon after. When we have gotten bombs, power bombs, and thermal visor, as well as wave beam. Yeah. And spider as well. Yeah. Forgot the most important part. Alright, seeing a bit of scan dash in action from Rinchon there. Which we always love to see in this game.
Big Fendrana room, lot of movement table possibilities here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. We're still up in the air for grapple.
Yeah, which to be fair, none of the items that we've obtained so far, other than Spider, have required grapple. And nothing has required Spider yet, really. So.
Plasma.
Oh. You know what? That's a fair point.
Yeah.
It sure is. So where's grapple? Oh, yeah. That would be nasty if it's like in Research Lab Hydra. If it's like you need to backtrack all the way to Chozo for supers, get
Oh
the
no!
grapple in Hydra and then backtrack all the way for that plasma, something like that.
No! Lucarius,
Yeah.
keep that Echoes routing in Echoes, please.
It's a possibility here. I mean,
I mean,
we
you're not wrong, but you can't say that.
yes, I can. We've had all of the close checks in Jozo's. I mean, wherever this grapple is going to be, it's probably going to
Plant.
be in not
Yeah,
so nice
Delta is
location.
suggesting plant, and that's valid, actually.
Plant grapple. Yeah, that'd be funny.
No, Labs is now in logic for Rinchon, thanks to the Ice Beam that we've gotten. So the thing is, we can go to... Oh, actually, is it? No, it's still out of logic, because we can't go to Workstation logically, because we still need the Grapple Beam.
Oh, yeah. Ha! True.
Oh,
Wait,
right, yes.
tell us.
Uh,
So ice is still in logic right now. So my bet is that grapple is in the room. You know, frigate
Overgrown
crash zone?
Cavern.
Overgrown cavern. There you have it. That's
Yeah.
my bet. That'll probably
that-
be grapple.
yeah, there's a fair chance that it's there.
We've seen. Have we seen Zoid? No, we haven't seen Zoid
No.
actually. Yeah, you're right. Zoid, plant are both available, so that's also a possibility. But following
Yeah.
the logic chain that we have seen, I'd still say there's a fair chance.
Yeah, and if our players are comfortable with skipping grapple in a lot of places, then that can also benefit them.
Alright, nothing observatory, just dips. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Probably gonna just try and route in the artifacts. Maybe just route straight into mines, make a very aggressive play, assuming that X-ray is gonna be in mines.
Oh.
That could be a very cool route that you can take. Then if it's
Yeah.
not, you're gonna be backtracking all the way though. But
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay, but hear me out, though.
yeah, exactly.
X-ray on TMT and face-on suit you have to collect.
Why? You
This
just
is-
told me to keep that filthy Echoes logic out of here, and here you go, huh? What is this now?
Rules for thee, not for me.
Yeah. Respectable, respectable. Yeah, it's Jay mentoring Reed Whaley and Daisy on Rinchon.
Yeah.
That rhymes. Nice. Yeah, so 5 artifacts for Rinchon here, and let's see what they do from here. Again, one of those places, if I was a player in this race, I wouldn't have the faintest of clue where to go. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
This is
it's-
such like a maze of a seed.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be also kind of lost. What I would like to... Okay, if it were... Okay, but we don't have boost, though. Right, boost is also going to be a major contributing factor. Okay, so what I would do is I would do the entire Farfen loop. Then I'd save warp out of Frost Cave and do Overgrown Cavern.
Okay.
And then Farchozo.
Yeah. I think with the logic that we've seen, either plant Overgrown Cavern or Zoid is going to be grapple. So I think that you can afford to skip that. In this scenario, what I would do is clear Farfen and then go into mines through Workstation. And just start clearing mines.
That also makes sense. Because I was going to suggest clearing upper mines and then going to Life Grove by doing, well, not Life Grove, but Great Tree Hall doing reverse bar skip, but not sure our players are comfortable with that. So
First bar skip, that's a skip and a half.
yeah. Well, bar skip is already something on its own.
True.
I completely forgot there was a grapple point there.
Oh yeah.
I've just
Yeah,
been
grapple,
doing
huh?
the scan dash for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, same here actually. I was taught to do these dashes, so I just never had grapple while in these roofs. Never used it. Ooh.
All right, Reed fighting Plasma.
Just trying to jump up here. Just got to go on the other pillar though with the little branch. Finds it. Very nice. Here's some of that mid-race mentoring that we're talking about. Jay probably telling Reed where exactly to jump. I didn't quite catch a missile. Okay.
Missile and lower was probably nothing too important as well.
Yeah.
Not that you'd really want to pick up the lower items because this will trigger the aerial pirates in Farfen, and those are an absolute pain.
They are. Although if that's phase on suit, you know, we're picking it up. I don't care about stupid pirates.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yup. The worst part about having to pick up the lower item in this scenario would have been no gravity, so good luck with the slope jumps.
Yeah.
But luckily, none of that here. Also, speaking of no gravity, underwater movement is slow if you don't have boost. Oh my god, it's a pain to move around without gravity.
We often ask why can't Metroid crawl, but we're moving to a crawl underwater, so I'm fairly certain Metroid can crawl.
Oh, that's a good one. Gets the
all right,
jump.
Reed, almost getting it, and there we go.
Okay, also struggles with the controls getting reversed, but doesn't get trolled by the game as hard. Nicely done.
Yeah, good job.
Why does the game do that, where your controls just like revert for no reason?
Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so Farfan Loop now is going into labs. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's quite a lot of items here, so it's not a bad play by any means.
Yeah. And at this point, I think our runners just assume their grapple is in logic. Like at this point they just assume, all right, well, we probably would need grapple for this to be logical, so let's just assume we got it and just roll with it.
Yeah. So either that, or you completely assume that grapple is even later. Oh, there's a boost ball. Nice.
Hey, there we go.
You could also assume that grapple is even later, so only ice is in logic right now. So in that regard, the labs play makes sense, because then you're chasing whatever the next go mode item is here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that a Wave Buster?
That is indeed Wave Buster.
Nice.
Yes, reverse labs is indeed expected since we found boost in Research Lab Aether. Alright, Reed finally getting his hands on the beams in mid-Chozo.
Boost. What's boost unlock? Not really a whole lot. Although with that ice beam, now all of a sudden Life Grove is looking very interesting.
It could also unlock Elite Research. Upper.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. A lot of mines is in logic without plasma. I often forget
and
that.
Life Grove too, now that I think about it. Yeah, at this point, if I were Rinchon in this situation, I would safe warp out of Observatory and go for Far Chozo and Life Grove.
Oh, that's gonna hit the trigger,
unfortunately, getting trolled by the limited influence there and triggering the pirate fight.
Yeah.
Although with the tools at our disposal, we have the means to pretty much expedite it. We got plasma, we got missiles.
On our left screen, we see rediscovering supers. Gets it third try. Well done. Nice.
Good job.
So also fully decked out now. Except for that boost ball.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate. Thinking about it, that they reset out of...
Yeah, they
Out
reset
of
out of
labs,
labs.
'cause they might have found that, gone up to observatory, and then, or yeah, gone back and saved.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain grapple does have to be Chozo.
It pretty much has to be, yeah. Yeah, unless
Or gravity. Yeah, gravity
Because
would also enable that workstation play. That's true.
oh, true. Gravity could also be, huh? Because that's beginner. Yeah, we've been thinking about like the spider being the enabling item here. Well, it is for plasma beam though, so at least we know
Yeah,
that much. So
yeah,
definitely
Rincon.
grapple into spider into plasma beam. That's part of the chain, but where it fits, that exactly is still unknown.
Yeah. I do believe skipping spider in the workstation elevator in Fen is beginner logic.
Now this is interesting. Reed going for our good old friend Zoid. Ooh,
Mhm.
finally a little bit of divergence. Gonna see some checks that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Well, let's see it from Reed.
This time it's gonna be Reed's side dealing with the bees. Shout outs to
Not the
Captain Reed.
Wait, this isn't underground tunnel.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh, a little bit of a freeze there.
I hope this is stream related. Yeah, the timer is stopped, so this is
Yeah,
probably either SG or stream related.
probably.
I was thinking they might have grabbed this first check and then reset, but that seems unlikely now. Oh,
I think we would have seen the pause menu if it were a reset. But yeah, that was just some streaming issues.
yeah, I'm very interested to see where our progression is because the chain that we have right now is kind of wild, and
Yeah.
puzzle has not been solved yet.
Not quite. We still have an unknown factor, which is the logical access to workstation.
With every check that is not our grapple beam, it becomes more likely that there's something XD just chilling on plant.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I got the data visualizer open, so I guess I'll check that.
All right, I had to run for a second. Cool.
Yeah.
So have we seen any of this like far Chozo?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So could just be something chilling over here as well. With
Yeah,
that
so
ice beam
that-
and logic, hold the elders. Could be
That
something,
climb
for
is
example.
indeed beginner, with morph ball and space jump boots and standable terrain on beginner. So that
Oh, which
climb
one?
in we were talking about the Fen elevator to transport access in Farfen,
Oh yeah, yeah.
skipping
That is
spider
indeed
ball.
beginner. Yeah. Yeah, plant one is still an option. Ideally for our runners right now, that's just grapple and not something else that could be required for other stuff, like a
Yeah.
gravity suit. Which then again, we have seen the gravity chamber checks. That was nothing at the very least.
Yeah.
All right, lower furnace dead. Upper furnace also
Just
dead.
a missile.
And we are in fact seeing mines from Rinchon. Nice.
All right, mine's from PPC. Let's see what we have.
This check has been stacked lately.
Yeah.
What do we have? Just a missile. I
Just
had
missile.
to say something, huh? Oh, gets knocked off by
the
the pirates.
Anti-stormtrooper aim
I mean-
combined with Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah. I mean, while you're down here, you might as well check PCA, right? Oh, actually, no,
Yeah.
because we're killing OP anyway, so that
Well,
really
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
yeah.
Then again, because OP is your last artifact, you kind of want to reset out of that. So let's say Phazon Suit is chilling in PCA. You're going to feel really silly if you don't check that right now.
Yeah.
So, it is a choice, but we also don't know how these runners are feeling, because while we know that Reed is doing way different things and hasn't really found anything yet, Rinchon also hasn't found progression in quite a while now. So might be thinking that they're maybe playing a little bit of hot potato here.
Also, did they check plasma processing?
Nothing you lose. No, plasma processing has not been checked.
Oh, but we got boost ball though. So that's something we could do.
Yeah, we did, but I mean, it needs plasma to leave, which would be very late in the chain right now. The only thing I would expect there right now would be like a casino Phazon Suit, but that's about it.
We got plasma pretty early on, bearing that grapple, of course.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like grapple into the spider, into the plasma, and then the boost. Which I guess you're right. It could still be X-ray. That's one thing we're looking for as well.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube. Shoutouts to Baja, one of our amazing mentors in this tournament. Oh,
mentors and tournament organizers.
Heck yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, not quite getting the slam dunk into the statue. Unfortunate.
Last party is on
OP.
Yeah.
All right, Rinchon opting to take care of the turrets. Wise choice. Also, hi Calvin. Hi Calvin.
Yeah. Imagine if it wasn't OP. This, like, the other 5 artifacts are just giga free.
Yeah.
But now we're just stuck. Like, we would have been essentially go modes, but no. OP had to just show up, huh?
Yeah, just had to crash the party.
Yup. Boost into the wall. Not quite getting it.
Yeah. Alright, that should be good, I think.
That looks good. Nice. Yeah.
There we go, and not falling down.
Right.
Love to see it.
On Reed's side, we're going to be seeing Anti-Chamber here.
Yeah. Alright, let's see it. It's
Nothing
a
again. Oh, man. It's just been a bunch of nothings here in Farchozo. You hate to see it.
Yeah. X-Ray playing a little game of hide and seek.
And hiding it is.
Yeah, if I were the one playing this seed should hide, and I should seek professional help.
Nice.
Alright, so Rinchon are about to fight Philip. Just gonna circle strafe around it and shoot at it until it dies. Shoutouts to Doom and the Cyber Demon fight in 2M8. Meepy, if you have to ask this question, am I okay?
It's past 1 a.m. We're not okay. But we like it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, there's that grapple beam. Overgrown cavern.
Hey, overgrown.
Super
There
early.
we are. Alright, well, the puzzle's been solved.
Puzzle's been solved. Everything is back on the table.
That it is.
Ooh, Rinchon electing to just grab this.
Yeah,
Just not even gonna look at it first. Just gonna get it.
Yeah, we're doing this backwards, so yeah, it's a little weird this doing this room backward. So I completely understand this decision. Orca freak grab. Baja, no. Although I don't think we've had required gravity.
Yeah, I mean,
X-ray, though. Yeah,
The only thing
X-ray.
that would really open up is more checks in frigates. I don't know,
Yeah.
would be terrible, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we do have
Missiles here.
supers, so
Yeah,
biohazard containment is something.
yeah. The doors
I
do
don't-
get locked, by the way, so Rinchon does need to kill these wave pirates.
Yeah. Although thankfully, you don't get really soft locked in that anymore, thanks to some rando changes.
Wait, there was soft lock potential with this?
If I remember correctly, I'm not sure. My memory may be serving me wrong here.
Okay, so we're seeing
right,
armor
armor
chamber.
chamber. Oh yeah, we haven't had quite the chance to check those because, despite the fact that both runners went for it, couldn't quite get the dash, unfortunately. But now Reed might have something to capitalize on and catch up a little,
Oh yeah.
which
Although-
we love to see.
Sadly, the two things we're looking for right now are X-ray, which can't be here because
Yeah.
that's required to get this, and phase on. And if this is phase on, then your hint's gonna say Talon. Actually, you know what? With frigate not being checked, that's not the worst.
Yeah,
'Cause then Rincon could still get baited into going for frigate instead.
yeah. Just an E-tank, unfortunately.
Okay. Ooh, nice
Ooh,
jump
nice
from Rincon
tempo.
there. Yeah.
I love that climb.
Nothing
it's
again.
a-
Dude, that's
it
gotta be
was a-
all of them.
It's even a white Metroid, so I thought it was X-ray for a second there, and got a
Oh.
little excited. But we can have nice things with Randovania.
Yeah, for context, and again, can we stop having empty checks in the presets for the tournaments? Sorry, but it triggers me so much because there's just so many, especially in Prime. There's only 100 items, and out of those 100, 7 of them right now are nothings. So 7% of your checks, that's like almost a tenth of your checks. You just don't get anything for checking them. It's so painful. Stop it. Please fill them with missiles.
You get nothing. You lose.
You lose, exactly. Okay, for echoes, I kind of understand because in echoes they are ETMs, which are bright, so they're like super easy to spot from a mile away, so you don't have to like do extra visual checks. But for Prime, man, it's so bad when you see that Metroid. You're just like, not even a missile, which you know missiles are actually
Okay,
kind of
you know what?
important in Prime.
I'll even do you one better. There was one training seed where I opted to check to peek upper fiery shores, and I saw a very brown circular with hints of yellow item through the peak, and I thought, hey, that's bomb in upper fiery shores. This is odd, but this would still be in logic because I got main PBs. As it turns out, it was a miscolored Metroid, and I soft locked.
Nice. Let's go. Gotta love those point and no returns, and then it's a troll anyway.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's almost as if Toaster would make a ROM hack to troll Metroid players, huh?
No. And yeah, even flamethrowers would be cool. You know, get all the validators in here. How many validators can you pick up? Because I'm not gonna go out of my way to pick up Metroids, but if there are 7 validators in my seed, you can bet your butt that I'm picking up at least one of them.
Meepy, I already made a fool of myself by playing this. But no hate. This hack is fantastic, but also that would be my summary of this. It's fantastic, but also why?
The real winners here are Twitch chats in the end.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing it for. Shoutouts to our runners right now. They are putting up an amazing performance.
Yeah, and with those performance too, it's actually quite hard to tell who's in the lead currently. Rinchon's got quite a bit of the advantage by some routing decisions and execution in the beginning, but Reed is slowly but steadily catching up, I feel.
Yeah. Interestingly, Reed has the knowledge of that grapple beam, so kind of knows that, yeah, in fact, the entire seed is open right now. You can go anywhere and get progression.
Yeah.
Rinchon's still a little bit in the dark on that because they don't have the grapple, but
Yeah, at this point,
yeah,
it's probably better to just assume that we have grapple in the logic chain.
I think so. I think at this point they've assumed it as well.
Yeah. Boost was in Research Lab Aether.
Great tree chamber here.
Yep. Just a missile.
Got
Although with
110 missiles. Very healthy.
With that ice spreader too, it's definitely gonna come in handy.
True.
We did check life growth, yes.
Ooh, magma pool. Here's a new check for us from Reed's side.
Perfectly
See,
understood.
checks like this could be what makes or breaks the game. Because if we find an X-ray here and Reed just routes in all the artifacts, oof.
Yeah, Reed could sweep the W.
There is still definitely room to grab this back.
Yeah.
Nice
All
vanilla PB here.
Alright, just TCA and then the peak.
Yeah, sadly nothing here
Train
either.
killer.
Come on, give us an X-ray, give us a phase-on suit, perhaps. No,
Just missiles. Anything in training chamber is really cruel because these ghosts are a pain.
yeah, that, and also Reed would have been able to look at it and be like, "That's pretty," but I don't have boost ball, so we're not grabbing that.
Yeah.
So that would have been really cruel, yeah.
Hall of the Elders.
Yes, we've seen Hall
yeah,
of the Elders.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. I think that's what sparked this whole Metroid debate.
This whole debate, I think, was sparked by the nothing in main quarry. I almost said mining plaza.
Quarry. You're right. It was the one from main quarry, but yeah, there is like 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
From both sides.
Yeah, the only thing really holding us back from Frigate would be gravity for doing the rest of it. While
Nice.
Cargo Freight Lift is in logic currently, it's underwater movement bad.
Why? I feel like that's for some reason as common as just vanilla bombs. You see that more often than you want to admit. The gravity in cargo freight lift. Oh, yes.
That's the wrong way.
Flagra play. I like this. If you're feeling behind, which they might be, go for this play. It's super
especially-
aggressive, but if you find an X-ray or a phase-on suit here, you're... Oof. Especially an X-ray, like a casinoed X-ray here would be huge, because this is absolutely the very last thing that Rinchon's going to be checking this seed.
Yeah, Rinchon has no reason to go back there, really.
Yeah, right now, probably what he does is he clears, the rest of the chose, which he's kind of done with, and then you probably reset, go through frigates, then you go through the rest of mines, and then you do the stupid checks that are left over, like these.
Yeah, you do that little cleanup of shame.
Yeah, we don't find it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, the ions being a little bit of trolls here.
Yeah. Oop. Physics also doing the same. Ooh, got bailed out there. Nice, nice.
Nice.
Alrighty, and we're up. Get some plant action in here, shall we?
Yep. Consume your vegetables, kids.
Grapple was looking spider, which was looking plasma.
Which was looking, and workstation access.
Right, so plant from behind. The game doesn't really expect you to be here from this door. So plant's just kind of here, loaded in, but until you trigger that cutscene at the starting door, you're just kind of free to do whatever you want here. And conveniently for us, the hitboxes of these morph ball slots here are active. So what we can do is just bomb all 4 of these slots, then trigger the cutscene, and that's your plant gone.
Indeed, and I believe this is also a random change, because in the vanilla game, I believe the game would kind of freak out if you do reverse Flagra.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
So thankfully, this has been fixed for Rando, and we can now safely do backwards Flagra.
Who delete plant? Well, dang. Just a burger here, but we have one more chance to get something good here. By the way, isn't that's like a lot of burgers? There's like 8 PBs in total. Not so there's like what, 4 burgers?
Yeah, no, that's
is that all of them?
That is
Yeah.
indeed all of them.
Wow, that's crazy.
And this is prime, so I would assume these are rather melons. Not sure.
Oh, true. What are they? What are the spiky fruits? Called the
Durians.
Durians. There you go. Thank you. Got
Oh, that's
durians.
true.
Burgers and durians.
Or sea urchins.
Sea urchins.
Hmm. All right. Well, we're gonna see ghosts. Thankfully, we have super missiles, so
Oh,
gonna make it.
no
a little
X-rays,
easier.
sadly. Wait, yeah,
Actually,
X-ray
ghosts
can't
would be
be
comical.
Wait, oh no, it can. Yeah. You don't need X-ray for this. Never mind. It's
Yeah.
just handy to have.
Yeah.
That would be so good for Reed right now if he finds X-ray here.
Yeah. Yeah. With a few resets in, you gotta start playing a little aggressive as you would usually feel a little behind, especially after that lab's mishap earlier.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think it was so much a mishap. I think it was just more of a decision halfway through that they realized, like, oh, okay, it's
Yeah,
not
pretty
logic. Let's
much.
go somewhere else.
Just
Just a
a
missile. Unfortunate.
Mm.
And yeah, Rinchon probably going to be following the route that I suggested earlier, which is go through Frigate, go through the rest of mines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Because now where do you go? Because you've just discovered that all of your items are in fact in logic. You already thought you're behind, so you make an aggressive play and it doesn't pay off. Where do you go? Your entire seat is open.
Yeah. It's I would just rush check density and well, since we haven't checked most of mines.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I agree. You take the elevator here, you go to workstation, you go to mines. It's my suggestion.
Yeah.
We've done most of Chozo.
Oh right, that's true. Reed hasn't rushed the Fen artifacts yet, I believe.
Ooh. Right, yeah. Okay, so definitely what I just suggested, except
Yeah.
instead of going to mines, you go do the Fen loop first for your artifacts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, although that's just kind of running behind the ball, because I think, if I had to think what they're thinking right now, right? It's that, okay, if I were Dace and Rincon, we've routed through all the artifacts, so that's the route we're not going to take, to try and find something spicy somewhere. But that hasn't
Yeah.
worked out. So yeah, like plasma processing, something like that, some spicy picks, that could still be an option, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's right. Reed doesn't have boost ball yet either.
Alrighty, Gravelous frigate, excuse me, from Rincon.
Gravelous Figget.
Yeah,
We
it's,
love figs. Shoutouts to figs.
Yes. Let's see if Rincon does the little thing here. Someone told me
Yeah.
that there's like the big room, and apparently if you enter that room, like you go into its box, then back out again a little bit and go back
Yep.
in, the like fog will be lifted.
It's not quite the fog that is lifted, but rather the water physics that are lifted at the bottom of the room. So yeah,
Oh.
handy little tip: if you go into this room, then back out, then back in, you will sort of enter the water box in reactor core, then exit it, and then re-enter it. But it's kind of weird because there's an overlapping between two water boxes in between those rooms. And so what will happen is you will still be in the water box of the corridor before the big room, And then, once this is unloaded, you will not exactly be in the water room anymore since you've exited the water box out of the tunnel. So you're just kind of in this weird state of not quite air underwater, but no. You got underwater vision, but no underwater physics. Although that wears off after transitioning to the next room. Not opting to do the rest of Frigate Gravelis. What I would have liked to do is I would have pivot saved in this save station. I would have done the rest of Frigate Gravelis, and then once I check Hydroaxis Tunnel, I just reset out and save warp.
I mean, if you're at Hydroaxis Tunnel at that point and your next destination is the rest of the mines, then I think you just try and continue, no?
Yeah, if you do have boosts, so you can go for the wall boost if you're comfortable with it. But if you're not, which I assume both of the players wouldn't go for it, so that's why I suggested resetting and pivot saving.
Yeah.
But if it were just up to me, yeah, I definitely would attempt the wall boost.
Yeah, Rinchon going for Chozo, probably going to do the cleanup here, aka Zoid, and perhaps even plant ghosts. Although that's kind of an interesting play, because at this point, I think neither of our runners have really gone through lower mines.
Not quite.
Yeah. It's kind of... It is risky to go to lower mines expecting to find X-ray there. But at this point, is it actually that far of a stretch? Because we don't have a lot left.
Not quite, yeah.
Like, do you actually go for Zoid and plant here rather than trying to do that first? Unless there's more that Rinchon hasn't cleared here. Oh, like Magma Pool. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay, plenty of health. Never mind. We can walk all the way back. No gravity, though, so hard to jump out of here.
No, we can
Grapple's
actually...
also not going to work.
That does work, but Rinchon is not facing the right way.
Yeah. That's why I said it, yeah. Because the damage from the lava is going to cancel that, but I think if you're on top of that rock, if you, like, jump out, you might be able to...
I believe I've done that semi-recently without gravity, and I think it does work, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I mean, you can R-dash out of there, off of the rock and lava as well, but it's really tight.
Yeah. And at that point, I would just boost ball it anyways.
Or R-dash, R-jump, excuse me.
Oh, right, yeah.
And nothing, so yeah. No rewards here, other than having all 8 power bomb expansions. Reed going into mines. Ooh, if Reed goes for the play that I just suggested, that'll be interesting now.
That would be a really aggressive play, but also kind of Reed's last hope at this point.
Yeah, this isn't really a seed that you need to check PCA in. However, there is the off chance that Phazon suit is on PCA, and then if you reset out of OP, you feel really silly once that hint says once that hint says mines. Then again, does that matter?
Phazon suit is located in Phazon mines.
Yeah, then again, does that really matter? Because I would imagine you save after OP, you do the whole fight, and then I mean, you'll have to do Ridley again though if you reset back to mines. So that's kind of
I mean, if it were just me, I always check a PCA after I fight OP, because I just feel like there's not really a reason after this boss fight, especially, to just orphan this check that is locked specifically by this boss fight.
Yeah, true. Oh, and as Drake mentions in chat, Rinchon did accidentally fall down PPC anyway, so you're at the bottom anyway. It's like 10 seconds to check at best at that point.
Yeah. And Reed indeed going for the lower mines play.
I like this. This is aggressive. This is spicy. We like these odds.
Just a missile, but it's not over yet. We still have a lot of lower mines to go through, and that's more checks than you'd be inclined to imagine.
Yeah. The worst thing that could show up right now is that X-ray in Phazon mining tunnel.
Oh, actually,
not what we want to see right now.
that's not a possibility because you logically need X-ray to go through MQA. I just remembered.
Oh, that's, that's fair. Yeah.
Reed opting for the
yeah.
double super strat for the Elite Pirate.
Oh, so I guess that's why you don't make this gamble of going for lower mines then, because not that many items are actually in logic here. It's Central Dynamo and the check that we just had, the poison pipe, whatever it's called.
Vent shaft.
Vent shaft, thank you. And then what else is there from this point on?
Plasma processing, as Drake is suggesting.
Grabber X-ray is plus... Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're out of other options.
Not a whole lot left, right?
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else that we missed in upper... Oh, above ore processing, vanilla grapple, that hasn't been checked.
Oh, storage depot B. Has that
Storage
not
B.
been checked?
That has not been checked, because neither runner had grapple nor was comfortable with doing the jump up
climb.
there.
Yes.
Yeah. Thars has been done, though.
Yeah.
Yup, that has not been checked either. So it's a 50-50 between that or plasma processing right now, probably. At least I don't think that's gotten... Unless I'm waffling right now and they went in through... Because you can go in through main quarry, right? To go up there. But did they? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, you mean through waste disposal. Yeah, that's a possibility.
I don't think we've seen waste disposal, have we? I don't think they went through there.
No, I don't think we did. Also, konnichiwa, Jeff Gains in Game's son.
Yeah,
hope you're enjoying your trip to Japan.
Reed, unfortunately, getting met with a locked door there. He's got to do this puzzle for, what, a missile? Nothing? Oh, I always feel so bad when you have to do this.
Yeah, especially when the maze is not cooperating, as we're seeing right now.
Yeah. And we're reaching the 1 hour 30 mark soon, and we're still 2 items off go mode. This has got to be so stressful for these runners. Both of them have to feel behind right now.
Yeah.
But I definitely respect the aggressive play from Reed to go here to try and find X-ray on the way. That's...
Yeah. Well, when times are desperate, this calls for desperate measures.
Oh, yeah. And because there's so little of this seed left, now I do actually want to see that PCA phase on suit. Let's get silly.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Rinchon didn't have grapple and probably not comfortable with the
ore processing climb.
Yup.
Although going back for it right now. So
yeah, going in through there. So we'll get confirmation on plasma processing or not. It's very soon, TM.
Yeah.
If it's grab. No, dude.
Back to frigate we go.
This would be a clear example of why I, and everyone, I guess, would need to practice or get someone to teach them how to do graftless frigate. Because, yeah. That would have been a pretty good route here, huh? Oh, a missile plasma processing is what we're looking at then. Rinchon doesn't quite know yet, so they're probably going to make the dip into lower mines here. But wow, that's unfortunate. What's even more unfortunate is that that's one of those aggressive checks that Reed could have made, but decided to skip past, even though they've made some other aggressive ones, like plants.
Yeah.
And Reed can't leave because no boost. Yeah, so has to warp out of here and change game plans. Where do they go next?
Well, plasma processing, I feel. But no boost, though.
Yeah, no boost, so... Yeah, that's right. He has to go grab that from Research Lab Aether, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that was Aether.
Oh, that is such like a wild, random location to backtrack through because you've done the rest of Fen. That's like, oh,
Yeah.
gotta feel so bad.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna
opting
do
to
cargo.
go-
Yeah,
Yeah.
respectable.
Although, if Reed does find the X-ray in biohazard containment, and he opts to do no,
Oh,
opting to climb or yeah, just climbing the room going
you
back to
can jump
Chozo.
up this. I've only ever
There-
seen the L jumps to get around the Sandoval.
There
Wow,
are
okay.
so many ways to climb Frigate Crash Site.
Ugh,
It's
that's
almost like a
insane.
personality test at this
Yeah.
point.
At that point, yeah. Wow.
What I do is I do a mix of the slope jump method and a few standables on the crates.
The crates, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I used to do the slope jump on top of the upper rock and then the L jump, but now I found that the slope jump is just kind of meh, so I just jump on the first rock and then the second rock.
Oh, right.
And then I'll jump around it. Yeah, Reed hasn't done life growth, but again, they don't have boost, so if they can't really find anything there. Probably trying to go for Great Tree Chamber here. That's probably one of their one-off locations that they think might be something. So yeah, Rinchon also getting the bad news that it is in fact not here, so...
Yeah.
Does have the boost though, so it's gonna backtrack through here. Which is an interesting choice, because what else do we have
Yeah.
left here? Is it faster to just walk to plasma processing from here?
Uh,
Rather than resetting?
nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
because
so either. So unless we've missed something that they haven't checked yet up here.
maybe, yeah. I believe Rincon picked up grapple, so might also be going for
Huh?
the storage depot B check.
Wait.
Oh,
This was a missile, we scanned this. There's what? Huh? What's
Huh?
happening here? Maybe giving... Maybe they're thinking right now. They're like, what's happening here?
yeah. Also, Reed
Or,
going
oh
for
wait, do
bar
we need to
skip.
PB that to be able to boost up here? that a thing?
No.
Is that...
I think just opting to get rid of the poison gas, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Ooh, getting really close with the bar skip there, Reed.
Yeah.
See, oh, hey, you know what? They might be going for that PCA peak after all. No? No.
Mm,
Okay,
no.
it's just a climb up here.
All right, we're seeing
Fair
the
enough.
climb. All right, looks good so far. Not opting to go all the way up, that's respectable. It's a bit dangerous, especially with the turret shooting at you.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Take this plasma beam.
I bet Link would take that plasma beam. Wreak some havoc
Oh.
in Hyrule.
Any day of the week.
Archipelago multi-worlds, but all the items are in the wrong games.
Wow. I can't remember where the other beam combos were, actually.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Gets the bar skip.
There
Good job,
we
Reed.
go. Good job, good job. Unfortunately, falling down.
A little bit of down. I mean, not the end of the world, luckily.
Yeah.
So Reed's gonna go into mines here. Probably skipped a little bit of upper mines then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Storage Depot B.
Storage B. Yep, they're going back for Storage Depot B now with that grapple in hand.
Yeah. Oh, did they?
Yeah, exactly. What is Rinchon doing in Fen? What's happening here? What did we miss? Because I thought we were gonna go into plasma processing there, but
yeah, we're going back to Qmon. I don't think we've checked Qmon.
oh my god, Qmon got skipped because again, no grapple and nobody dashed it. No way, all of us forgot that this existed.
Yeah. And it's gotta be there.
Goodness,
Just because we all forgot.
So
It's
stacked.
Ah.
No, it's not. What? So it's plasma processing after all. Oh my god, what is this seed? Jeez, we are full clearing this seed. This is miserable. Oh, if this is gravity too, man. Oh, there's.
I
Okay,
would hate that.
I mean, and still, if you find your X-ray, where's Phazon? I mean, at this point, it's got to be somewhere in lower mines, right? Like an MQA
Yeah.
or something.
It's gotta be. Like
there's
you
nothing
are-
else left, right?
We have
except
full
for frigates. If you find gravity in lower
Yeah.
mines somewhere, and then you go into frigate for
I mean,
there's
at
still a
this
chance
point-
for it to be
Okay,
even more
we
cursed.
are a one plasma processing away from full clearing Magmor. I believe we've full cleared Chozo as well as Fendrana. So it's gotta be in mines.
So the
or
sketch the
frigate.
scenario for chat here. We have cleared pretty much everything that we can in logic, except for plasma processing. So that is probably going to be our X-ray or gravity boost, and we need that because we need to kill Omega Pirate for an artifact. And then on top of that, our Phazon suit is also still missing somewhere.
Yeah.
So we've been sitting on this loadout of items for quite a while now, and those two elusive items have been the question of this game. Where are they hiding?
Absolutely. Where?
Are you checking this? Doesn't quite get it. Right, we've seen this on Rinchon's side, but Reed hasn't done any of this.
Yeah, pretty much. If this if plasma processing turns out to be gravity, yeah, we pretty much have to full clear.
All right, survey says.
We have.
Oh yes.
Oh boy.
Why? I mean, the moment I
Random-
saw the suit, you knew it had to be Graph because Phazon suit unlocks
Yeah.
nothing else. Oh my goodness.
Randovania for the Microsoft Windows.
Oh, this is comedy gold. Also nice, the pirate.
Oh, yeah.
Reed got the frame perfect cutscene skip that doesn't make the pirates drop. Let's go.
Reed gave some of the pirates a bit of a stage fright there.
We've seen it all this seed, haven't we? Rinchon getting bullied by pirates. That's another one off of the bingo card. Getting absolutely
Yeah.
Smash Bros. Physics by pirates.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would not like to be on the receiving end of this seed.
Oh yeah, this is pain.
Erin, what did you do?
So yeah, seeds that go this long are pretty rare, but when they do happen, oh boy, are they a treat to watch.
Yeah. I do believe Rinchon could have done that that plasma processing check earlier, because I believe I've pointed it out, and that was when we had boost also. So it was probably on a second pass.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly, I was wrong earlier. I said, oh, that's one of the things Reed could have grabbed earlier as like an aggressive check when they were passing through. Yeah, no boost, so that's not a thing.
Yeah.
This is just, yeah, literally the most unfortunate you can get it as far as the seed goes, where you know you're behind and you have to go yeah, make aggressive plays. You just can't. Oh, my voice is
Yeah,
starting to rip.
so KRR, still baby seed or adolescent seed? What are we thinking, KRR?
This is an adolescent seed that said, "Put your diapers on, because you're in for a ride." My God.
All right, back to Frigate.
All right, predictions in chat. Which of the remaining frigate checks is actually going to be progression?
Yes, Rinchon did collect gravity. Painful seed. All right.
Painful indeed.
Yeah, I can believe that. I'm getting secondhand pain from watching this.
Oh, I cannot wait for this interview.
Oh boy. And this is why you try to get accustomed to underwater movement gravelists, because, yeah, having to wait for gravity to do that is pretty eh. At least we get some cool calming music.
True. Say what you want about Metroid Prime, but its ambiance is so good, so phenomenal. That is Ice Beam.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
Ice
shoot.
Beam, my friend.
Oh, he doesn't realize he's gonna shoot again with ice. Hey, there you go.
Here we go.
A little bit of a self-troll moment right there.
Yeah.
Conduit cannot be powered with that weapon. Nice. Oh, and we're seeing a boostless spinner here on Reed's side because no boost.
Right. Yeah, no boost still.
Yeah, and
not
an
quite-
E-tank here. So, man. So again, even if Reed went into frigate without grav to make that aggressive play, wouldn't have gotten anything because we are looking at a hydro access tunnel X-ray.
Oh, and
Oh,
those are
dear.
nasty.
Yeah.
Speaking
that
for
boost-
experience.
I mean, at this point, even Rinchon's got to feel really behind because that's a hard last location right now.
Oh, absolutely. It's we are like almost like we're shy of like 27 minutes from 2 hours
Oh yeah.
and still not go mode. And we still have lower minds and OP to go through, as well as Ridley and final bosses. So we might be looking at an over 2 hour seed, and there is our X-ray. It was well earned. Shall we say.
At least the one saving grace about this is that it's sitting right next to mine, so we can just go from here. Rest of the seed is played out for us. You go into the lower mines, you get your phase-on suit somewhere there. Doesn't matter where it is, even if you don't find it until OP, it's sitting in PCA. So yeah. Yeah, boosting Research Lab A there. Kind of really unfortunate because in the early game, Reed realized that labs wasn't in logic for him yet, so reset out and went to go do something else, cleared the rest of Fen, but never actually went back to labs, so missed out on that boost. So to them, that's like probably the last location you check right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, and yeah, actually
still
didn't do
artifacts. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. He hasn't done Farfen yet either to grab those artifacts. But again, I think I've said this earlier. At that point, when you feel super behind, you think, okay, my opponent has made the play to go grab the artifacts. So if you want to win this race, you got to go look everywhere except for that loop that you are 100% sure that they've done.
Yeah. Really a tough situation to be in.
Oh yeah.
I certainly wouldn't wish that upon any racer.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in hearing the thought process of these racers as the seed progressed.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, as Baha says, I probably would have done the artifact cleanup by now as well. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
know that your opponent has done it, so for sure you are behind on that part. But at this point, it's such a like a whatever item is casinoed wherever it is, you got to grab your artifacts anyway. So you might as well have routed in the loop somewhere, right?
Mm. Oh, and unfortunately, Reed falling down off of the PPC climb.
Yeah, so even if we did get a PCA check here, we're not going to be seeing it because we're having a little bit of trouble with the restream side of things or with the stream side of things on Reed's. Still down in PPC, so either got knocked down again or did in fact check PCA.
Judging by the E-tanks,
Yeah.
I'd assume we've checked PCA.
Then again, if you
Didn't-
look at the mini-map, PCA is still
Oh,
blued
it is
out,
still
so
blue, right? So
probably got bullied back down then.
yeah. And again, the landing lag.
Oh. Yeah, either that or fell down trying to do this climb.
Yeah. It's a pretty tricky climb for sure, but there are standables littered everywhere so that you can do. Oh, lucky safe by Ray. I will one day I will get this name right.
Raid Wheelie.
Stop!
You got it.
Don't give me any more ideas, please.
You got it. Yeah. Shout outs to both these runners. They are incredible in their own regard. Give them a
Yeah.
follow. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Alrighty. So, into the unexplored part of this seed we go. An hour 47 minutes in. Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh god, now chat is starting to bully me too.
It's
Aw.
late. You're excused. We're fine.
I've made this decision, and I'll see it through to the end.
Yeah, Rinchon trying to do the dash. Didn't quite land it. Almost landed on top of the platform, but I think got limited influenced a little bit.
Yeah. Also, Metroid's being trolled in MQA, as per
Okay.
usual. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Thankfully, power bombs on our side. So
Got a missile there, so that's not it. So we have Fungal Hull B, MQB, or PCA left. Or,
yeah.
what's the
Nah,
one under the mushroom?
PM. Oh right, fungal hole access. Just coming up right up after this. This PMT is certainly not gonna be phase on suit. Let's be real.
Yeah. Taz only with like 13 E-tanks, anyone? Yeah?
Actually, I think it's a little more lenient than that, but I think I remember seeing something about like a lot of energy tanks and some expert movement shenanigans that you can do with that. Yes.
Dash there. Alright, Reed finally getting Qmon. Unfortunately, going to be disappointed with just another missile.
Yeah,
PMT shiny missile.
and
The odds for it are low, but never zero. If you want to see some shiny missiles, go watch the race of myself, Lucarius, against Java from 2 days ago. That was
yeah,
a treat.
2 shinies.
2 shiny missiles, like it's 1 in a million odds, is insane.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, assuming the probabilities are independent, which I think they probably are.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen or even heard of this ever happening, so they have to be.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah, don't go there.
What's more is that has been recorded and streamed live, so for everyone's viewing pleasure, you
Yeah,
can see 2 shiny missiles.
that's
in the
true.
sea.
It's going to be immortalized on the SpeedGaming channel whenever these videos go live on their YouTube.
Absolutely.
And Dre commentated, let's go, nice.
Hey, there we
Oop,
are.
E here in from the hall B, so I think we are looking at either. Oh no,
This
wait,
is
it can still be. Yeah.
okay. We're just one E-tank short of having them all. Like, I just want to point that out.
Wait, and yeah, we are just kind of 100% clearing this seat, no?
Pretty much, yeah. I I couldn't name you another check that we've missed at this point.
This is an interesting way of doing this room. Goes for the
Yeah,
standables and then the dash.
I've never seen those standables before.
I discovered them with days, literally like 2 days ago. But so maybe.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
there it is.
Phazon.
All right.
All right, then I'm calling it right now. PCA is gonna be that last energy tank.
Gallery tunnel done asks a bun. That's yeah, that's respectable. But yes.
Nice try, but yeah, they got bumps pretty early on, so the backtrack there wasn't too painful.
Oh, and here's Omega Pirat.
Well, Rinchon just circling around. Omega Pirate has the same AI vulnerability as its elite compatriots, in which that he has to look directly at you in order to initiate the combat phase, as we should say. So, Rinchon just exploiting this vulnerability and just circle strafing around it and shooting at it until it dies.
Get some nice
Also-
RNG here. Some Plasma
Yeah.
Pirates. Easiest
Also,
to kill.
a nice little tip for anyone watching this and also running this. Once you know the colors of the beam troopers, you can switch to X-ray. It's not like they're not exo, so they're not gonna change colors mid-fight. You can just take care of them, or with that many E-tanks, you can just tank the damage.
Rinchon doing a nice little manipulation here, standing in between these two pools to make Omega Pirates spawn in a specific pool, then moving to a different side so he can like manip the spawn and gets the cycle. Well done.
Hey, there we go. That's the last artifact, and we're save warping out immediately. Not really any rhyme or reason to go check PCA, so...
hmm Yeah, and Reed now going into labs through the front is going to very soon get the super unfortunate news that, in fact, they have been tunneled into a last location progression
Yeah.
that they've left behind in the early game. Not by their fault, of course. This was just like I guess a bit of luck at this point, right?
Yeah,
Unlucky
pretty
that
much.
they, well, it's like because they realized that this part of the game was out of logic, so reset out of it before
Yeah.
getting the checks, and therefore kind of orphaning it for the rest of the seed.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. You really don't like to see it, folks. But with that, we are closing in on the Ridley fight on Rinchon's side.
Yeah, with an hour 54 minutes already, so we're definitely going to be seeing a 2+ hour seed here. That's really rare.
Yeah. Usually these seeds go by really fast, especially with mentors to back up the routing of our racers here.
Oh, and even more unfortunate, it seems like Reed is backing out, probably not comfortable with the observatory dash. Yeah, so just got the research lab item check, but nothing else.
This is why this dash is pretty good to know, even though it's a little difficult. It's a really handy one to have in your toolkit.
Yeah, and if you're an Echoes fan like I am, that dash is giga free if you use an art dash for it. You just slide along the wall and you'll pretty much always get it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's also the method I use, even as a certified prime enjoyer.
Ah. Yeah, I feel like it's a very safe method, barring of course the pirates that are stupid in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pirates are always stupid.
Yeah. Oh, we're kind of getting stuck under Ridley. I hope we can get into position on time here. Nope. This is
A
gonna get
dash,
bullied by Ridley.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It is possible to shoot Ridley's maw as it charges up a dash, but it's really tight timing and aiming. You gotta free aim it. If you just lock onto it, it will just shoot onto its
Okay.
claw and not deal damage.
Behaving
But,
decently. Nice.
All right.
More, please. Nice. Oh, wait.
And supers. There we are. Oh no!
One more. One
All right,
more.
try again.
Alright.
Hey,
Actually, it's not like we're low on missiles, so.
Not really, no. Neither are we low on E. I think we're good at this point.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Now I kind of want to go back through the VOD to see which the last E is that we skipped past. Like, there has to be one E that we saw but never grabbed or something, right?
Or, yeah, that might have been PCA, as I'd called earlier.
Oh, true, yeah. Huh. Because, yeah, we've pretty much 100% of this scene. I cannot wait to see the item completion percent at the end of the credits here.
Oh, this is gonna be glorious. Because what we got every major minus Wave Buster. We got 13 of 14 E-tanks. 160 total missiles, so you divide it by 5, that's like, I can't do math, I'm too late-brained, but,
That's 32 of them.
yeah, 32, thank you. You would think that when I'm pursuing a math degree, I'd be good at math, but no.
Hey, even at these hours, math can't math. You are excused. Alright, and here we have Big Bad Spider.
Yep. Or crab, or whatever. Just big mutant thingy. Bad. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Yeah.
Use flamethrower on power.
Ayo? Wait, does that work? No shot, right?
Yes.
No.
It does work. I am not joking.
No, why does that work, dude?
Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube.
That seems to be the overarching trend tonight, huh?
Yeah. Well, we are watching a race on Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube, randomized by Randomania for the Windows PC.
Yep.
Or
Mac.
Or Mac, or Linux.
Yeah.
Bonus points if you're using Linux, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, Rinchon electing a bit of a more hands-off approach here, hugging the back wall. Not quite doing any of the manips. Maybe trying to preserve a little bit of health. Keck W, I don't know.
I would doubt health is our main concern here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Probably just the way they're used to doing these bosses. Double ice spreader. I mean, you can spare the missiles, so there's no reason not to. Ice really strong in this phase. Another ice phase. That's really lucky.
Ice on grapple. That's odd because that most of the time it goes for power on the start of Subchamber 3.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be random, but I agree. I usually see power on that.
It is random, but most of the time it's power. In like the numerous times I've done this boss fight.
Yeah, so far really smooth Metroid Prime for Rinchon.
Yeah. Just
I caster curse that. That's
commentator's curse.
Sorry. Yeah, that's on me. I don't think he missed a single like super or anything yet up until that point, so I take blame for that one. Had to pour a little bit of the spice of my terrible final bosses in this game onto it.
Well, I mean, you say that, but during our race, I got bull skipped really hard.
Oh.
And like on the combat phase too.
Yeah. My Exo was giga bad, and I think I took like 6+ pools to kill Exo.
Well, same, but like I got pool skipped.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, pool skip always feels bad, yeah.
Yeah. Also, a quick little tip for using grapple. If you shoot grapple out of the air, you will get it faster than if you shoot it off the ground. Because it will not do that animation of like swirling into the air and slowly attaching itself to the grapple point. It will shoot directly for the grapple point and you will immediately start moving.
That's a good hint. I didn't know that either. I think that is one of the many beauties of this tournament, is there's just so many things that you learn from talking with people, from learning from your mentors, from watching races like this. So many little tidbits, like standables, like knowledge that you just didn't know. And that's so cool. It's so fun to learn this.
90% of my Echo's knowledge comes from watching Bash suffer.
That's fair.
Which, granted, it's not a lot, but before the CGC tournament, actually, the fun fact is I started to run a bit of Echoes before the CGC tournament, so I would at least know what I'm talking about when commentating.
Ooh, nice.
Me, PA, here asking the real questions.
Last sliver of health on Prime finally goes down. Nicely done from Rinchon.
Hey, there we go. Now we're on to Essence. Well, with all 4 visors, this shouldn't be too difficult. Granted, we do the right pull cancels at the end and anim cancels.
And on the other side, we see Reed getting the rest of Farfen checked now. Sadly fell down into gravity chamber without gravity suit here, so we're going to be seeing some slow jumps. Nice first one.
Alright, there we go. 2 more to
now,
go.
Rincon just has to wait for Prime to do its thing. There's the goal.
There's the second one and the third one, which is right there. Very well done by Reed.
Gets to show off right at the end of the seed here. Nicely done.
Good job. Underwater movement, especially the slope jumps, are a little counterintuitive to get accustomed to. Because unlike the above water slope jump, you actually have to pull away from the slope. Otherwise, you will be pushed down for some reason. The only explanation I have is Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube.
Wow. Yeah, Rincon trying to do attack cancels there. I think his rhythm was a little bit too fast, so didn't actually get a lot of those attack cancels. And now has to wait for Prime to do the attacks. I think a lot of people say you gotta look at Prime, and then when his like chin resets, that's when you wanna fire a shot.
Pretty much. What I do usually is I look at the arm cannon, and once it's in the back in the default position, I shoot again.
Ooh, that's a good one. Got a little bit bullied on the wrong visor now. Yep, there we go.
Got a little caught up by the Metroid. Wanted to give it a little face hug.
Yeah, because again, I think these are a little bit too fast. I think we're gonna get a few attacks here. Yeah.
BP, listen, Skyrim is Skyrim. It's like on a league of its own in terms of weird quirks.
Yeah, Skyrim is old at this point. We're all old. Accept it.
I can't believe this is over 10 years old. Where did the time go?
And still we're having fun with it. It's the amazing developers that gave us Randomizer. Oh. Alright, we're gonna see some pool cancels now.
Alright, yeah, we're nearing the end.
What do you call these again?
Pool cancels.
Oh, they are pool cancels. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. There's pool skip, which you don't want to happen. Unfortunately, not enough pool cancels. Gonna have to wait out the next one.
Should get it at the fourth, though. That's a sliver of health. You can probably just unload the last bit of phase that you're gonna get onto Metroid here.
Yeah, pretty much.
We did not get boost.
No, I don't think so. They
Didn't
they
go into the
reset out of
background.
observatory, and that is GG for Rinchon.
Get your GGs in the chat. 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 13 seconds. This was a painful scene. Oh my goodness. Please give all the love for these runners for sitting through these. For the
Oh,
brutal scene.
absolutely. This has been absolutely ruthless. This seed was very rude.
Oh yeah. Rude is like... rude is a nice way to say it.
Well, there are many more ways that I can't say on this stream, and also, hi, Rincon.
Welcome.
GG's.
GG's to you. We're not hearing you come through just yet.
This was exhausting.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, we can believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Really stressful because we skipped a lot of chosen, and we didn't do flagra nor the ghost, so we didn't know if there was an important item there. And those are the last two checks we didn't do.
Yeah. That X-ray though. Can you talk a little bit about that X-ray? What words do you have in mind that you can say on this stream?
I'd say that I prefer J seeds.
Wow, that you prefer J seeds. Wow.
Yeah.
No surprises
But,
there.
Yeah, I think that's a fair argument to make compared to whatever that was.
We literally did all the checks except flagra and ghost. So yeah, those were the
pretty
last
much.
checks. They were terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was the? Let's talk a little bit about the start of this seed, where things actually were looking sort of bright before we were deprived from any sort of hope by this casino X-ray. So, what went you through your mind at the beginning of this seed before getting the first 5 artifacts? How did you feel about this?
Well, the start was really strong. A lot of good items at the start, but I wasn't sure. It felt a bit too good to be true. But once again, there was some jet seed before in the tournament, so it was either a really bad one or a very good one. But once we started doing Fendrana, we completely lost track of the logic with thermal. When we grabbed thermal, we thought it should be either workstation or farthest, and those were just missiles. And from there, I got lucky that I didn't have either ice or
Plasma.
Yeah, because it led us right back to Chozo to grab them. Otherwise, we might have lost a lot of time over there. But in the end, it's really hard to say if we lost time or not, because in the end we did almost all the checks, so this was really confusing.
Yeah, indeed. And with that, we are now seeing Reed in the booth. GG's, Reed, and welcome.
GG's Rincon, GG's everybody. Aaron is getting a visit from the magical fairy with a sack of doorknobs. What in the world was that? God.
That was the seed, huh? So what are your thoughts on this one other than what you just gave us?
We just kept checking things, and it kept being nothing, and then we kept checking things, and then we kept being nothing.
Yep.
And we kept checking things, and they kept being nothing, and it's like, oh god, we've seen every missile and energy tank, and we've picked up everything other than like grav or boost or X-ray, the only things that we really have to have. And it's like, where in the world is anything useful? Because like the first 20 minutes were popping.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Have you been spoiled on where the locations are of your items yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So go through reverse labs into Aether, back to plasma processing for
Yep.
Grav, to Hat for X-ray, to MQB for Phazon. Which, I mean, the Phazon location's not awful because you're going through to OP anyway, but...
Yeah, the bad part about it here is that, well, you weren't aware, but Rinchon, I think, 100% of this seed, essentially. Dead last location, pretty much everything along the road.
Yeah, no, I was going through to do gravityless and boostless frigate. Because like, no, I don't care anymore. I'm going. We're gonna figure it out.
We were talking about it on commentary that this is one of the aggressive plays that you could have made, but I mean, unfortunately, it wouldn't have worked out because Hydro Access Tunnel was your X-ray instead of any of the other items. So without the boost, you can't grab that Graveless.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have mattered, sadly.
Even then, the wall boost out of there is pretty tricky too.
Oh yeah, the wall boost is a nightmare and I hate it. But at that point, it's like, okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna try anything we can this point because like, is Grav in frigate? Like, is it going to be that cruel?
Yeah, we thought so at some point as
Yeah,
well.
it's definitely Randomania is not above this cruelty.
Yeah,
No,
and
It
I
is
haven't
in
seen
fact
one like this
below
since.
it.
Yeah, so let me walk you through the seed a little bit. In the beginning, there wasn't a lot of divergence. You were both just kind of doing the same thing. Very slight execution differences, but other than that, it was exactly the same route. Even with like all the way up until in Magmore, where you both decided to go back all the way through Workstation to Thardus. You were both doing that at, well, not the exact same time, but you both took that exact route. And
Wow.
yeah, so it was just very close. And then at some point there was divergence where
Labs. Yeah.
yeah, so sorry, Rincon and decided to go clean up the artifacts in Farfen and then went through labs and found the boost there. Whereas you guys went in a different direction and ended up finding the grapple. So you guys kind of unlocked the whole chain of, okay, we know this is grapple now. So with grapple, we can unlock the spider ball, which unlocks the plasma beam, the ice beam. So you guys had everything open. Whereas Rincon had boost ball, but didn't have knowledge of the grapple beam yet because they hadn't been to Overgrown Cavern. So it was quite different from that point on, but still nothing showed up. There were no items anywhere. You were both essentially full clearing the seed in different orders, but yeah, this was just terrible. And then the unfortunate part, of course, Reed, for your side, being that Research Lab Aether ended up being that boost. So yeah, you guys were missing out on that for pretty much the entire seed.
Yeah, the entire seed. I still didn't get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Although that is going to be quite the motivation to learn Observatory Dash, I believe.
We'll see.
Yeah,
like, it's saved me before and it's burned me before, so.
True. Definitely a spicy one. Although, I do gotta say though, for Reed, for you, I think, as we were looking, you were kind of standing still in a couple of places here. Were you being taught by Jay how to do the jump in Main Plaza and how to do the quarantine monitor dash?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's like a
those
really
and then
cool thing.
yeah, I got those and then Ruined Nursery.
Oh yeah, right.
Ruined Fountain. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ruined Fountain.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. We saw that
so
from
Ruined
both
Fountain,
of you, actually.
Human, and I remembered, like, I had done Main Plaza without grapple before. It's just been forever, so I just need a refresher real quick. And it's like, yeah, here to here to here. And I watched the inputs a couple times. I'm like, okay, in theory I can do this, and just pulled it off. I'm like, yes, sweet.
Yeah, nice.
Just like a nice little bicycle ride.
Yeah. And then for Rincon as well, getting taught the standables for Watery Hall mid-race. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I didn't
Really cool
know
to see.
there was something.
Ruined Fountain.
That's
you mean,
awesome.
I think.
But the other part was that I was really scared there was something on Flagra.
Yeah.
We went and did it
Yeah.
anyway.
The whole
There's
feed.
missiles and missiles.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but it's a certainly a fair assumption to be made, especially given what kind of seed y'all had.
Yeah, and with Ruined Fountain being logically you having to do plant, it's like, well, we might as well go and do it and see if there's anything there. But no, you didn't miss anything. Missiles and missiles.
Yeah. Yeah, we really, really like that play because, well, you might have not known it at that point in time, but we knew because of the restream, of course. But you guys were a little bit behind. So we thought it was a really nice play to go for some of these more aggressive plays. You know, the Flagras, the Zoid was also one of the checks that they left behind for a long, long time. So when we saw those on your screen, we were like, ooh, this could really turn it around. You know, if there's like a random X-ray lying around here, this could really swing this race around. But just
That was the
nothing showed
dream,
up.
but no, the taking risks today did not pay off. But we still had to try. It was
Yeah,
you know,
it was
it's
a
like, you know,
valiant
yeah.
effort. And
it's like, you want to try something? And Jay's like, you want to try something crazy? I'm like, this seed's been nothing but crazy. Give it to me. What are you thinking?
oh yeah. So yeah, mad respect for both of you for sitting through that, essentially 100%ing this entire seed. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
I have to say, not doing either Zoid or Flagra or for a long time, it was really a nightmare to decide the routes.
Yeah.
Every 2 minutes, I was changing my mind on where to go because I was thinking, if it's there, I'm so behind.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah, it was a nightmare all the time.
Yeah, you guys
Until
must
we
have endured
found
some.
gravity, we were a bit
Yeah.
more at ease because that's one of the last checks you would do to
Yeah.
find gravity. So
Yeah.
we thought, okay, maybe we're still on a good pace. But yeah, it was really complicated to decide where to go.
yeah, we didn't pick up a lot, and I'm still at 54%. That's oh
Yeah. Yeah,
Also-
because you couldn't see that, but Rinchon, if I'm pronouncing that right, is had like 13 E tanks.
Yeah.
So like just one shy of like full E.
oh wow.
Yeah, I almost got a PMT by reflex.
Yeah, that
Oh yeah.
the way this
That's
seed
it,
was,
no.
it could have been phase on suit on PMT.
Okay, that would have been bugged though.
Not in logic, but yeah, would have been really cool, huh?
I mean, with 14 E tanks, I can't
Nah,
remember if
it's-
that's technically beginner.
I
No,
still
that's
think
not
that's
beginner.
intermediate at least.
Yeah.
Intermediate movement and boost ball, I think. So
But yeah.
Yeah, man.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, no, GG's. That was a. I'm not gonna say it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a learning experience, and I hope it was entertaining for our viewers at home.
Oh,
But
it
that-
was.
People say Echoes is suffering, but that was bad. That was real bad.
It sure
Yeah.
was. All right,
also,
with that,
Reed,
I want to give.
I gotta
Yeah?
apologize because I botched your name at the start and said Weed Rayleigh. I just have to come clean about this.
Oh yeah, because you know I'm gonna watch it back. But no, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's not that is not the worst it's ever been called. So
I blame this seed hash you gave Lucarius and I.
oh, there you go. Hey, at least I
Yeah.
gave you guys a jet seed.
True. True. Yeah, much love. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so again, shout out to our runners. They are amazing. They put up an amazing show for everyone today. Please go give them a follow. Good luck to both of you in the bracket stage. Oh yeah, shout out to my fellow commentator, Bello Kukuni, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
You can just say Bello.
Or Bello, yeah. Amazing commentary. Thank you for sticking with me through these 2 hours. And Drake for doing the tracking for us. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just big shout outs to all of our volunteers that have been stepping up and helping us out through the Swiss, and they're going to be helping us out through the brackets. Much love. Definitely appreciate you guys. We could not do this and put on a show for you guys, for everybody watching without you guys. So thank you.
Yeah. Oh, indeed, and we have another match in the next 40 minutes, which, if I recall correctly, let me pull up the schedule if I still have it.
I got it. Hold on.
This
We
will
got...
be Soaring Wyvern versus Luigi's Mansion.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be a good one too. Yeah.
And then also to look forward to is tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST will be me versus Ivy Paw.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ooh.
the
this will be
crown match.
this will be the deciding factor on who gets to be undefeated during Swiss. So,
Ooh, we'll go with
Oh,
the
you guys
first
the last
seed.
two undefeated? Ooh.
yeah. So this will certainly be a show, especially given how my previous two races have been really tight. So I'm hope you're all looking forward to this as much as I am. But also, I hope you're not stressing out as much as I am.
Oh.
Well, I sure as hell hope you don't get a seed like this one today.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna try to roll you something worse. Don't worry.
Nice little bit of payback.
I'll get you back for this.
Exactly.
All right,
No,
and with
absolutely. GG's.
that, we're gonna get our final GGs in. Thank you all
Yeah.
so much for watching. I'll see you guys next mission.
See y'all next mission.
Take it easy, everybody.